So, welcome to the July 2020 Logos and Mythos Book Club Live. I hope that you guys have had a good month. Also, I hope this is working. So, if you're joining me, just give me a little thumbs up or something to make sure that this is actually working. Facebook Live is a little different this month, so I hope that I have done this properly. If whenever you pop in, I think that I started talking before it actually started recording, so I just started off by saying welcome. And whenever you kind of get in here, if you'll just give me a little thumbs up. I see a couple of people watching now. Good. All right, hopefully you can hear me. I think everything should be going good. Just give me either a thumbs up or a thumbs down if it's not working for you. But like I said, Facebook Live seems to be a little bit different. This is the first time I've done it this way, so I hope I'm doing it right, but we will soon find out, right? Okay, so this month we are talking about our summer reading challenge, and this is the third year that I've done this, and I have so much fun every summer, and I hope you guys do too. This summer is a little different. We've added some stuff, including some weekly prizes and things like that. Let's see. I'm trying to see if anybody can leave comments or not. I don't know if I have that set to where you can. Hopefully I do. If you can leave a comment, just say hi or something. Make sure that this thing's actually working right. So as I was saying, Summer Reading Challenge, it's been a lot of fun. And what we did different this year was we added weekly prizes. And the reason I'm able to add these weekly prizes is thanks to some amazing author friends of mine who have joined in, and each week we've had a different featured author. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, but I've definitely been having a great time getting to know these authors a little bit better, and I hope you guys are too. So let's see. Sorry, I really feel like this is probably not set up right, so if y'all are having trouble, I'm so sorry. I do hope that you're able to hear me and see me. That's the most important thing, so that you can kind of hear a little bit about the Summer Reading Challenge. Hopefully I can get some comments from you guys too, because I really want to know what you've been reading. So whether you've been participating in the challenge or not, I would love to know what you're reading. So what have you been reading? What books? Do you have one book that's really kind of been a standout favorite so far? If so, let me know about it, because I would like to know what you're enjoying. So we started on June 1st with the Summer Reading Challenge, and this is going to go through August 2nd. Okay, so we have, I guess this is let's see. This would be week 6. Okay, so we've got a few more weeks. We have a total of 9 weeks in our Summer Reading Challenge, and then in our next book club live, so on August 3rd, that's when I will announce our grand prize winners. So before I get into a little bit more on the prizes and how all that works and everything, because we'll go over that a little bit kind of quickly, but before we do that, I want to just put a quick call out. If you are and I'm chuckling as I say this, because I realize that things are different these days, but if you are a homeschooler, those of you who were homeschooling before everyone had to do it, I have just set up an event for homeschoolers. I won this amazing book right here. This is The Last Cherry Blossom by Kathleen Birkenshaw. She is an incredible author, very, very sweet, kind, wonderful lady who I've really enjoyed getting to know. She's become one of those author friends that you guys hear me talk about. And I actually won this book, and along with it came the opportunity for her to do a Skype visit. And so originally I was going to get together a group of homeschool friends here in the spring or early summer, and we were just gonna all come to my house and have a little party, and she was going to join us via Skype. Well, now, because things are a little different, we're just all going to be on Skype, which means that it's actually kind of nice because I can invite some of my homeschool friends from other parts of the country. So this is a book for middle schoolers. It is set in World War II. It's loosely based on the author's mother's life. She was a young girl in Hiroshima during the bombing. So if you have a middle grader or up and you're a homeschooler and you're interested in you guys reading this book along with us and then joining us for a Q&A and a lovely little time with the author, just let me know and I can send you an invite to that. So I wanted to toss that out before we drive back into our summer reading challenge. So just to let you guys know, I don't know how many are watching, but I'm not seeing any comments. So if you're trying to comment and I'm not seeing them, I am so sorry. Facebook Live is completely different this month, and I don't think that I set something up right. So just letting you know. Hopefully I'll be able to see any comments later. But like I said, I want to know what you've been reading and if you have a standout favorite so far this summer. So the third annual summer reading challenge, we have 8 categories of books this summer for you guys to read. And you know I like my categories. So I usually always start out with 6 books plus 2 more bonus books. Okay, so here's what we've got this year. And now I've already told you guys, because some of you are really blazing through these, and I'm so excited. I love it. If you run out, if 8 books is not enough for you, then don't worry. I have already got 4 more categories lined up and ready to go if you need them. Okay? So the ones that we started out with, though, are your librarian's recommendation. And I know that some libraries are still closed. So I am very flexible on these categories, guys. Always have been. That's just the way it is. So if you don't have access to your librarian right now, ask me for a recommendation. Or just ask on my page. Say, hey, I'm looking for a recommendation. I like this kind of book. What you got for me? And we'll see what we can do for you. All right, the second one is something magical. Now, to show you just how flexible I am, I actually read a book that was not magical at all for this category. And the reason that that worked was that is a book that has been adapted into a movie on Netflix. The movie on Netflix is all about magic and sorcery. The book is not. So I kind of decided that that was a little, you know, the opposite. The book was the opposite of the movie, so, and the opposite of magical. So there you go, flexible. The third one is a book on your shelf you've never read. You know we always have these. Number 4, a book set in your state or town, and I will even accept a state or town that you used to live in. Okay, mine was Mississippi. I used to live in Mississippi, so there you go. Number 5, a book whose main character is different from you. Number 6, a book by a featured author. I'm going to talk about our amazing featured authors in just a minute. And then our 2 bonus ones are a book you wouldn't typically pick. Okay, so this could just be maybe a book that you've heard good things about, but maybe it wouldn't be one that you would typically pick up off the shelf. Maybe it's a different kind of book. I don't know. And then the last one is a story in a different format. Okay, so this could be something like a screenplay, or a poetry book, or a group of short stories, or an anthology. Okay, so anything like that. Like I said, I'm very flexible with the categories, and also, like I said, if you guys need more than the 8, I am ready and waiting for you. You just give me the word. Okay, so you get those 8 read, and then I will have more for you to read. All right, so our featured authors. That's what I added this year. I am so thankful for these ladies who have agreed to dive in this with me, because I really didn't know what I was doing. I mean, this is the first time I've done this. I'm sure that we're all learning a lot. I already am, thinking about next year and like things that we can do differently and stuff like that. So our featured authors, we had, that's Tolkien saying hello. We had Anne-Marie Jameson was our first one. Then Michelle Keener was last week, and Julie Meyerson Brown is this week. I'm sorry about my cat. He is very vocal tonight for some reason. he's just excited about our authors. So Julie is this week, and guys, I hope that you are following along in the post because Julie is just an absolute delight, and I know you guys are going to enjoy getting to know her more this year. So if you haven't been following along, each day we have a different kind of post. So today's post was introducing you to her. Tomorrow we'll have some questions for you guys to answer that have a little something to do with the books that she writes. And then on Wednesday, she'll have one line from one of her books to share with you guys. Then Thursday is Thankful Thursday. I love Thankful Thursday, so we just all get to share what we're thankful for. Fridays is Friendly Friday, and this is the day where I have sent these amazing authors some questions, and they've answered them. So you guys will get to read our little mini interview. But then the best part is you get to ask them questions that you want to know. It could be about the books that they write. It could be about how they write. It could be about where they're from. It could be about anything. And then on Saturday is the Book Selfie Saturday. And then Sundays is Sharing is Caring Sunday. And so we've had different things each week, something that you can share with your friends, your reader friends, or a lot of times it's something that the author is sharing with you. And then on Sunday night is when our weekly winner is announced. So how are our winners announced and figured out? Well, I have to show you my very official tracking system. Yeah. Pen and paper just works better for me, so that's how I do it. And yes, I have tally marks. So I know how many times or how many posts people have commented on. And so that's basically all it is. All you have to do is just check in once a day or a couple times a week and interact on the posts, ask the featured author some questions, ask me some questions, whoever, interact with some of the other readers, and each time you interact on a post, you get a point. Now we do have some posts where you get more points, so tomorrow I'll ask 4 questions, and each question that you answer is a point. So I just tried to keep it very simple this year, and then at the end of the week, the person with the most points gets that week's prize, which is an autographed copy from that week's featured author. So I know I skipped around a little bit. I told you the featured authors that we've had so far. Focused on Julie because she is this week, yay. Next week we will have Rachel Ritchie, who you guys have probably heard me talk about before because not only is she a fantastic author, but she's also my cover designer. She's the one who's designed all my covers. And then week 7 will be, or I guess that would be what, technically week 8, will be Autumn Lindsay. And then week 9 will be Alicia Gale, and oh, I hope I said your name right. I think I remember that that's how you pronounce it. I'm so excited to have all of these amazing ladies. I can tell you guys that I have read at least one of every one of their books. Some of them I've read all their books, so it just depends, but I absolutely adore their writing. I think that you will too, and so I'm just so thrilled to have them as part of this. So that is a little bit about how everything works, and then as we've done in the past, we have grand prize winners. So at the end of the summer, we'll have 2 grand prize winners because I want to reward the people who are just very interactive and have been part of all of the posts. So I showed you my very official little tracking system here. I know how many points everyone has based on how much they've interacted with posts and all of that. So the one with the most points at the end of the summer will be, let's see, I'm going to read it because otherwise I'm not going to remember exactly what I said. Okay, this will be the one with the most total points, and that will be an autographed copy of my book of their choice, and either a book club visit or a presentation of their choice. And we can either do that in person, or if you live on the other side of the world or wherever you are, we can do it by Skype or something else like that. Or even if we just are in a position where we can't meet together, even if you're close. Thank goodness for technology, right? Okay, so, And your choice will include my new books that will be coming out later this year. Okay, so that's hopefully, fingers crossed, I promise I'm working on it, 2 more books that will be out later this year. So, totally your choice. And then the second grand prize winner will be the one who reads the most books from our categories. Okay, so this person will win. Hold on. See, I told you I have to read it. All 5 of my paperbacks autographed. Okay, so that includes all 4 of the books in Carolina's Legacy Collection. So that's Any Good Thing, This Good Thing. Those are the ones that are already out. And then Every Good Thing and One Good Thing. So all 4 of those, plus a copy of the Crux Anthology, because I have a short story in there. And that short story is a fantasy short story, which is part of the fantasy series that I will hopefully begin writing toward the end of this year. So, super excited about that. You will also receive your choice of either a book club visit or presentation, once again, either in person or online, and a $25 gift card. Okay, so you can buy more books. All right, so that's kind of how this will all work. And I'm so sorry, guys, if anybody is leaving comments, I can't see anything. I don't know how in the world. Maybe if you guys have used Facebook Live recently, you might know a lot more about this than I do. You can set me straight. But let's see, what else was I going to tell you? I hope I can see your comments later, because I'm hoping that some of you guys are telling me about the books that you've been reading. And I also want to make sure that you get credit for being here tonight, because participating tonight gets you a point. So if you did try to comment, if I don't reply to you, or I don't let you know that I saw that comment in some kind of way, then please let me know, okay? And I think that's everything. I hate that I can't see any comments, but we will hopefully get to that. We have until August 2nd, okay? So keep reading, keep participating. If you have questions, don't be shy. Hop into any of the posts. These authors are all amazingly kind, and I love their books. So just ask them anything. Ask them about their writing, about their books. They'd love to talk with you. Interact with each other, because you might notice that someone's reading a book and it sounds interesting, so ask questions. You might find a new book for you to read, and on August 3rd, I'll see you guys back here. Hopefully I will have figured out this whole new Facebook Live thing by then, and we will announce the winners, okay? So, you guys have a great night, and I will see you later. Bye.